Okay, welcome to practice. And I'm grateful you're here. My name is Susan, and um, thank you for joining Satya Yoga and Chant. So for tonight, we're doing a yin practice, and I would ask that you have in your space in support of the practice is a bolster, or two blankets can serve as a bolster as well. And tonight, a strap. So any kind of strap will work. It could be a scarf, it could be a belt, it could be an actual yoga strap. Anything that you have, we're going to be working the upper body that will create a little resistance for you. So something you might have around your home. Blocks are always helpful in support of the yin practice. So if you have a block, pillows can work or blankets can work, but blocks provide more options in terms of height, and they create really good resistance against the body. So tonight we'll be doing a practice that's focusing on gratitude and abundance, but also underneath that, intuition. So we've been working a little bit throughout the weeks on cultivating, honoring our deep wisdom and intuition, and trusting that we already have the answer within us. If we're asking the question, then we know the answer. My teachers would always tell me that, and I would have the skeptic in my being. Well, are you sure about that? But it is. I have come to believe that fully in my own experience, and we can only verify it through our direct experience of life. So in terms of gratitude, as we move into the week of giving thanks, I believe we have so much to be grateful for, even though it may not appear, or it may appear. It depends on one's perspective. And we have and are continuing to move through a year of extremes and really intense challenges, both in many different levels, whether it's personally or in business or political or health-wise. So many challenges. And in my perspective, what I'm noticing, a great teaching from the experience we're having in our globally with the health crisis, the pandemic. And for me, the teaching I see is deep gratitude for our breath, and that we can honor it and give thanks for what we already have. And for those who are healthy and have strong respiratory systems, let's give thanks. And pray for those who are suffering in that way. So for the Hindu tradition, in terms of mythology and symbolism, Lakshmi is a deity in the Hindu tradition that speaks to abundance and speaks to gratitude. She's a deity of light who emerged from the ocean with 4 arms, 2 hands holding 2 red lotuses, and the other 2 hands flowing from it golden light or golden coins. So maybe we have in our creative mind just holding the space for gratitude and abundance, And using the mythology in the way that resonates with you. If Lakshmi, and I'll talk a little bit more about that at the end of practice, doesn't resonate with you, then any spiritual being that resonates with you in practice or prayer. Okay, so that we'll set our intention or sankalpa for the practice, and let's begin with bringing the hands to the knees and Gyan Mudra, and we'll begin to ground the body and mind. And a reset for the practice, and closing the eyes down. And bring your awareness now to Muladhara, your root chakra. Sensing, feeling the presence of the earth, the mother beneath you. Grow your roots. Reach into the earth, pulling the life-giving energy from Gaia. She so freely gives, wants to give, is abundant in her love and nourishment for everyone. Establish and create your foundation for the practice. Draw the awareness back into your body. Draw the navel towards your spine and slightly up. Begin to lift out of your heart. Drop your chin slightly to elongate your spine, clearing a channel for prana. Now slowly rest your awareness in Ajna, your third eye center, master gland. Draw the awareness up now to Sahasrara, crown chakra, 1,000-petaled lotus. Sensing the cosmos above you and all around you. Connect sky, the cosmos to the earth. Be the lightning rod. And now bring your awareness to the breathing body. You are the witness, noticing whatever you notice, not controlling or changing. Just noticing the rhythm, the sensations as you inhale and exhale. Now we'll just shift slowly into diaphragmatic breathing. On your next inhalation, taking that deeper breath in, feeling the expansion in your lungs, physically sensing, feeling the side ribs, front and back expand, and beginning to engage more deeply your core body, the muscles that move the lungs, inhaling deeply and exhaling all the way out. Just taking it slow and easy and dropping into a rhythm that really resonates with you, your body tonight. And this will be your deep breath throughout the practice. Oxygenate your capillaries inside the lungs. Nourish your brain with this deeper breath. Massage your heart muscle. Stay with it, just a few more here on your own. Deep breath. And now we're going to add another element to diaphragmatic breathing, and I'll guide you through this. On your next inhalation, take a deep inhale through the nose and hold your breath at the top for as long as your body will allow. And then release all the way out, every last sip, whenever you're ready, and hold the breath at the bottom. When your body feels ready, take that deep inhale, fill it up to the point that you feel pressure, feel resistance as you're taking that inhale, and then suspend at the top. So you're holding the breath at the top and holding the breath as you exhale. This creates just a little bit of pressure and stimulates the circulatory system, the blood, when you release and take that inhale. So only holding to the point that your body says, okay, I need a breath. So you control this rhythm. And each time you might be able to hold a little bit longer. You can explore that on the inhale and on the exhale. Just a few more rounds of this on your own. Last deep breath in. Suspend the breath. Whenever you're ready, exhale all the way out. Suspend the breath. And a deep inhale. And exhale. When you're ready, open your eyes. Tonight we'll be working on, so as we consider intuition being the underlying intention for our practice, and then kind of the blossoming effect of that would be abundance and gratitude as we move into this week of giving thanks. We'll work on the heart center, which is more the upper body, working the upper body. And in the yin practice, we typically do the low body, hips, which affect the knees and the ankles, but we're going to work on the upper body today. We might do a little bit of hips, but mostly upper body. So let's bring the fingertips out to the side. Take a block or blanket pillow to the center, or 2 blocks, depending on your range. Let's inhale to the sky, reach up, long spine, deep breath, and exhale, right hand to your left knee for a gentle twist to the left. Relax your right shoulder down, close the eyes, and gaze inwardly towards your left shoulder. Lifting out of your heart, connecting to that deep breath we just practiced. Release and reach back to the sky. Long spine, exhale, left hand to right knee. Gently twist to the right. Relax the shoulders, soften your face. Inhale back to the sky. Let's create a long spine, deep inhale, and hinging at the hips. Let's come forward. Resting your forehead on the block. You can begin with the pads of the hands. Just check out how much space you have around the hip joints. If you have a little more space, come down to the forearms. You can decide what height you might need with your block. If you have that range, rest the forehead. Inhale, walk the hands in. Reach behind you, fingertips away from the body. Inhale, deep breath. Exhale from your mouth. Roll it back onto your sit bones and switch the cross of your feet. Fingertips reach. Inhale to the sky. Exhale, left hand to right knee, gentle twist. Shoulders away from your ears. Soft face, soft tongue. Deep breath. Release and reach. Pull it up with breath. Exhale, right hand to left knee. Release and reach. Long spine, hinging at your hips, come forward, landing on the pads of your hands. Check out the space in your hip joint. You could stay right here. That's a great place to hang out. Connect to your breath. If you have a little more space around the hip joint, come down, rest your forehead. Inhale, rise up. Walk the hands in. Reach behind, fingertips away. Deep breath through the nose. Exhale from the mouth. Roll it back and let's open it up. Wide leg. Keep your block at the center. Just want to take a little tension off the knee joints for a moment. And bring the fingertips, your spidey fingers, out to the front. Now they're stable here and stationary. They don't move, so keep them stable. Lift out of your heart, relax the shoulders down, deep breath, and just begin rocking. Stay soft in your knees. Reach through your heels. Tonight we're going to work with the fascia around the heart. So the heart rests in what is described as a sac of fascia. And the fascia is soft, but it's also very, very tough, and it's built to last. But it can also become constricted in areas that can create some blockages for the blood and the energy system. Let's inhale up to center, and we're going to exhale over the left leg. Just a gentle forward fold. Keep your knees soft. Just go at a really easy pace. We're just going to stimulate a little blood before we put the body in traction. Let's inhale to center, and we're going to exhale down the midline. Let's reach for the sky. Create a long spine. Deep breath, hinging at your hips. Come forward. You can land on the pads of your hands. You can stay here. Ground your sit bones to the mat. If you have more space around the hip joints, base of the spine, come down and rest your forehead. We'll be here for 1 minute. Reconnect to your deep breath. Your breath, a deep breath will take the system into parasympathetic. Will relax the tissue, relax your nerves. Deep inhale, rise up. Release your prop to the side. Come back to simple seated or any seated position that feels comfortable to you. And now we're going to work with the pericardium and the heart meridian, and also do a little work on the neck, which connects to the heart as well. So we have so many fissured lines of tissue and muscle that run to the lungs and to the heart, that run up through the neck and connect to the brain. Fascinating. So we're going to bring the arms out and open the palms, and your pinky fingers, or it's like you're scooping up, but the pinky fingers are going to be directed towards the sky. So you can, we don't have to engage the arms, but keep them aware and just let them rest down towards the mat. As you take your inhale here at the center, exhale your chin to sternum, left ear, left shoulder, and begin taking your head in a circular motion, clockwise, going at a pace that feels good to you. So we're stimulating the pericardium meridian. You might feel a little sensation around the finger, inside of the arm. That's normal and natural. If there's a spot that you want to hang out for a moment, if you're feeling a higher sensitivity in the neck and you just want to breathe, take a few breaths in that area, that could be helpful. One more time around. Come back to center. And now you're going to flip the hands. And the thumb is going to be facing back, but the palms are going to be somewhat towards the ceiling. Yes, good. Deep inhale at the center, exhale chin to sternum, right ear, right shoulder. Slow and easy. Relax your shoulders. One more time around. And back to center. Bring the hands to the shins. Take a deep inhale, exhale here. Now let's take the strap. So we're going to go 3 rounds of this, and this is working the fascia around the shoulder joint that's connected to the muscle of the heart and also your lungs, back and front. So you're gonna work out your own spacing between your hands when the arms come up over the head. So that might change. So when you feel that resistance, and I'll demonstrate first, as you take that inhale, the arms come up and over. You'll feel resistance, at least I feel it right here. You want to feel it is a range of discomfort around the shoulder joint and front of the heart. And we're going to hang out here for 3 deep inhale exhales, and eyes are closed. If you're not feeling any tension, you want to bring the hands a little closer together. Deep breaths. On your 3rd exhalation, bring the arms, hands all the way back towards the sacrum. Slow and easy. We're going to inhale up, back to that point of tension. 3 more deep inhale, exhales here. Diaphragmatic breathing, really expand your lungs, move the fascia, change the dynamic of the fascial structure, which you can do. On the third exhale, up and over, and release on the knees. On the next inhale, let's come up. Find that point of tension, 3 deep breaths. Create good space around the heart. The heart has its own electromagnetic field. On the third exhalation, come down to the sacrum. Deep inhale here. Exhale, come back. 3 deep breaths. In the teachings of yoga, the heart actually has a brain and communicates to the head brain. And there's significant research and science around this as well. On your third exhale, come up and over. And a deep inhale, rise up. Last one. Find that point of tension. Lift out of your heart. On your third exhale, release to the sacrum. Inhale, coming up. Last one. 3 deep inhale, exhales. Really expand through the front and back of your heart. And on your next exhale, release forward. Release your strap. And shake it out. Okay, let's stretch the legs long and pulse just to release tension around the knee joint. Side to side. Good. For the next shape that we'll create, if you have a bolster, get your bolster. Or 2 blankets. And bring your bolster 1/3 down from the top of the mat. You might put a blanket on top of that, Kristen. Yeah. And if you have an extra blanket, I would put it in front of your bolster. And bring your left hip to the bolster. So what we're going to work on in terms of the heart tonight is the lateral lines and then the front and the back to open that soft tissue around the heart. So take that deep breath in here at the center, and we're just going to drape the left side of the body over the bolster or blankets. Right arm comes up and over, and rest that right arm over your right ear, and the right hand meets the left. relax into it. If the bolster feels like it's too high for you and it feels distracting, you can change that support to 2 blankets. So you would fold the blanket up in the shape of a bolster and then stack 2 blankets up. So that is an option. Your eyes are closed and connecting to your deep breath. Breathe down your side body. And being mindful to not let your right shoulder fall forward. We want to keep the heart open, eyes closed. Deeper breath. Relax your right hip. Notice if you have any holding or gripping around the right hip, right shoulder. Relax in the exhale. On your next deep inhale, the right arm comes up and over in front of your face. Use that strength to come up to seated. And now we're just going to switch sides. So you'll bring your right hip to the bolster. Legs are in sleeping swan. So again, just using the same props that you did on the opposite side. So if you have 2 blankets, then 2 blankets. I like to have a blanket at the top here, just for comfort. Take a deep inhale at the center and then exhale, draping the body over the bolster or blanket. Left arm comes up and over, opening that side body. Keeping the left shoulder open. Drawing your left hip away from your shoulders. So relaxing it away. Just creating some length here in the side body. Keeping your awareness on your breath. Cultivating gratitude for a breathing body. On your next inhale, left arm comes up and over. Place that in front of your face. Use your strength to come up, seated. Stretch your legs out long and let's pulse. Side to side. Now we'll set ourselves up for the next shape. Heart opener. This is one of my favorites. So you'll take a blanket, just one simple blanket, and you'll fold it up in the shape of a bolster. Bring that about 1/3 down from the top of your mat. If you have blocks or pillows, bring those out to the side, or blankets. So you'll bring the sacrum towards the blanket. It won't be right up against it. You'll work out the mechanics of it as you come down. We want the shoulders to drape over the blanket and touch the mat, soles of the feet together, and you'll have the support out to the side to support your knees, and take any stress off the adductors that might distract you. So bring the body down, let the shoulders drape over, so the support is really at the back of the heart, and the arms come out like a T and the palms to the sky. Soles of the feet together, and use that support you have to support your knees. If soles of the feet really doesn't work for you, then you can either extend the legs out long or simple seated, just crossing the ankles. Close your eyes. Drop into a space of stillness with the physical body. Reconnecting to your deep breath. Breathe into the field of the heart. 30 seconds. Deeper the breath. On your next inhale, draw the knees together. Roll to your left or right side and slowly make your way up seated. We're going to rock it forward to table. Spread your knees wide, big toes together. Send your sit bones towards your heels. Now you can also, there's a couple variations for child's pose. If sometimes we have ankle and knee issues depending on what's happening in our life. You can also bring a block under the sit bones. Rest your sit bones on a block. Bring a blanket to your forehead. Come down, rest your forehead on the blanket. That gives you a little support for your ankles and feet, toe joints if you need it. Relax your sacrum, relax your spine, back of the heart. Deep breath. On your next deep inhale, rise up, coming into table. And let's take a few cat-cow. So grounding the pads of your hands, hips over the knees. Inhale, send your heart through. And exhale, draw the navel into the spine. And begin an easy, gentle ebb and flow. Nourish the Sushumna channel of your spine that moves the information from the brain through the body via your spine. Stay deep in your breath. Go at a pace that feels good. Inhale your head up. Exhale, draw the navel deep into your spine. And now come to neutral. And we're going to make our way to a seated position. You can come on your blanket. And we're going to take a meditation for 3 minutes before we go into a shavasana, and coming back to our intention for the practice, really trusting our intuition that we innately know best, and we have that deep wisdom to answer all the questions that we might have within us, and honoring the giving thanks for what we're grateful for, what we already have in our life, that we're already abundant, and that there truly is enough for all. And with that in mind, we'll take a mudra, the Star of David. So bringing all fingertips together about 6 inches away from your heart center, and lifting out of your heart, and eyes closed, and your breath will take care of itself. But let's stay with that deeper belly breath, and bringing your awareness to the heart space. Feel its beat reminding you of the preciousness of life. Feel within the natural constellation of energy, the cells, the blood, all the nourishing, feeding and healing you. Picture the starlight, the sun, the moon, the outer phosphorescence of life, the wonders of this world, all in your heart center, working in harmony to sustain you. Have a sense of your freedom, that you are able to think, to speak, to create, to express. Feel all the love moving in and out of you. A quiet inward gratitude for your life and all life. Spending the next few moments meditating on the sensation, the feeling of gratitude. Gratitude for breath, for the life-giving energy of Gaia, the Mother. For the abundance that we have and that we can offer others. Stay connected to the heart center, to your breath. Listen to the deep wisdom. Now take a deep inhale through the nose. Exhale, bring the palms together, the heart. Come to a neutral space in the mind. And when you feel ready, make your way down to a final resting Shavasana. We'll spend 3 minutes here, allowing the energy to integrate through the body. Coming all the way to the spine, maybe bringing a blanket under your knees for support, or a blanket over you. Whatever you need to allow the body to fully release, relax. Let the feet fall away from each other, palms to the sky. Let your eyes rest. Your tongue relaxes. Relax your jaw. Soften your skin. Your neck and shoulders relax. Your arms and legs relax. Letting go of any residual tension, any holding, any gripping. Let it go. Your whole body relax. Rest. Let's take a deep inhale through the nose. Release from your mouth. Slowly begin to reanimate your body. Move fingers and toes. Arms overhead, stretch out. Draw your knees to chest, hug and squeeze. On your exhale, release the knees to the left. Open your arms like a T. Gaze to the right shoulder. Inhale to center. Sway the other way. Dropping the knees to the right. Gaze to your left. Inhale the left arm up and over to meet the right. Using the strength of your body, coming up seated. And let's close our practice tonight. Hands to the heart. With the mantra Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. And holding in our hearts gratitude. Giving thanks for all that we have in our lives today. Let's take a deep inhale. Exhale together, deep breath in. And long breath out. Inhale to chant. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Namaste.